Hello, Jakob from Antolo here. Today I wanted to show you guys some of the basic CAD functionality that has evolved during the last versions of Topocad. And yeah, let's go straight into it. So I have my drawing here, some points and lines. And we'll start with the Polyline tool. So this one you probably all recognize. And what we have here is the length and angle inputs that you can see next to the cursor that follows me around here. And also we have this grading visual aid that help us visualize the angle. It's starting from 0, of course. So to use these windows, we just press on the tab key. So here you can see a little arrow on the length input, and if I press tab, now I'm on the angle. So let's input 100 gone, and now we see it. I can only draw on that angle. So I can just click like normally, and now you see I still have that angle, but if I press delete, I am free to draw at any angle once more. Another thing we can do here is to lock the angle towards something. So here I have a point, and here we can see I have a node point activated on my snap. And if I, in this situation, I'm just hovering over the point, I'm pressing the Alt key. You can see the angle got locked in that direction. And now I can, for example, snap to something to the side of this direction, and I'm still drawing in the locked angle. And this is something that can be quite useful, and it's something that was a little bit more tricky to do a couple versions ago. And here I can just close this polyline. Another feature with the polyline is actually that we can now input a slope in the height input right here. So if I can do this with a percentage or a rational number, like 1 in 5, for example. So if I just press it like that, you see it calculates the height for me. And something to be aware of here is that the first point has to be a height and cannot be a slope. So we need to have a starting height. So in this situation, oh yeah, now I already clicked it. But if I'm already here, it will not allow me to input a percentage sign before I click on the first point. And something else we did in the same vein here is the possibility to input a slope on the offset command. So here we can just input the same, let's say 20%. And here we have that slope. We have some more features on this particular one. We can do, let's say, 50% and do 5. Here we can also do a start end. So we can choose just this side in this way. And this could also be, for example, yeah, like a few nodes in, like now I just had a little short bit, but this is some new features. Can just trim this one down. And this, let's say, make a little terrain model of this one. It can go straight to the drawing. This is what we ended up drawing there. Another thing, quite basic but still good to know, is the opportunity to, straight from this one, make a arc to connect these lines. And a good thing with the arcs in Topocad, and this is old news of course, but they are in 3D, meaning that the starting heights can be different here. I just want to talk a little bit about the snap functionality too. I'm gonna delete this actually. So a normal situation is that we want to draw on points, and if we want to be extra certain that we don't click next to a point, we have a couple of ways to ensure this. So the best way, I would say, the safest way is to select the exactly type of snap point you need and then press F4 to lock the snap, and then the remaining points can only go to this. And I told you I have multiple ways of doing this, and the other way would be to go to this actually in the display settings and crosshair settings, and up the size of the pick box. Let's do a quite large one. I usually have it the same as the selection box, which is the hit box of selecting, let's say, when you do any function where you need to select objects. Let's say rotate, I guess that's the pick box. And in this situation, now I'm unlocking the snap. Now I am on auto, but it's I have such a large hitbox that it's quite difficult to miss the points. So that's two alternatives right there. All right. That was actually everything I wanted to show this time. And thanks for watching, and see you later.